Here we got a request. Let's play a game. Say hello. And zoom in. So, yeah, I get to go first. I was thinking of trying to play a static rook opening. I don't want to trade bishops right away. So let's bring this silver up. So my opponent has a fourth file rook. Let's get the silver out of the way. Let's see, we can put this gold up here to protect some of these pawns. Don't have to worry about this file here. But yeah, maybe we should push the rook file pawn here. So I determined how my opponent was going to defend there, so it's with the silver. So I could walk the king over now. And there, get it off the bishop's diagonal, and then I'll push this pawn. So I think this is okay. It's on the way to becoming a Yagura. We're not there yet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 moves away from being a Yagura. But we could get there. Yeah, let's do a little more activity on the right side here. Okay. So I'm going to be moving my silver up, and then maybe put my bishop here. Need to get the bishop out of the way so the king can step over and the gold can come up. That's the normal pattern here. Let's get this silver off the third rank. Off the rook, the rank of the rook onto the third rank. So my opponent has set up a Mino castle. This is that tricky part of the game where your castles are mostly set up, and you have to figure out how to make progress. At least it's tricky if you're not going for some quick attack. I drop the rook back. Okay, so I'm going to move the bishop here. Could push this pawn at some point, but I'm gonna not rush it this time. Could also step the silver here and then push the pawn. Yeah, let's bring the gold up. So just 2 moves away from finishing the castle. King to the left and gold up. Okay, rook back. And then after I finish the castle, I'll start some activity here, either with the silver or just pushing the pawn. So he goes there with the silver. Okay. Yeah, so that prevents me from bringing the silver out here. I could still bring the silver here, but that would, yeah, actually that's interesting. Actually, let's think about this though. He's got his rook on this file, so if I step aside, he can push that. Well, let's leave it here. Leave this silver here. Push this pawn. Pawn takes, bishop takes, rook takes. And then he's got a rook drop, or bishop drop rather. He could drop the bishop here, here, on this diagonal. Got this pretty well covered. So bishop drops don't look like a problem. Bishop drop on the back rank here, here. Just have to make sure it's always hitting and not escaping. So for an easy promotion. Then what do I have for bishop drops? Here, probably. Yeah, also not... anyway, need to do something, so let's get this going. Getting the bishop on this diagonal would be good. So maybe pushing the pawn he takes, bishop takes, at some point would be interesting. This pawn is loose. If I get a pawn in hand and then drop the pawn here, the bishop will retreat and then this will be undefended, or I could just take it now. Probably he has to take. After he takes, my rook is hitting his knight. Oh, so he goes for a pin. So I take the bishop. Rook takes rook. Silver takes rook. And then knight takes bishop. And then what do I got? I've got a rook and a bishop in hand. So does he. His knight will be here. Dropping a rook here would fork the knight and the lance. And he probably has something equivalent down here. Bishop drop here would hit the lance. Well, it's going to turn into some kind of mess. But I get the first drop, so I think maybe I have an advantage. So yeah, rook here would be a fork. Also, bishop here would be a fork. Can he defend both of them with the drop? Don't see it. Let's see if we can do something here. Okay, he ignores my threat but makes a threat of his own. Okay. There's a danger here, huh? The danger is that he can drop a bishop here. And this rook, this gold rather, is loose. So let's defend this way. Need to get some stronger defense from the side there. Otherwise, you know, the rook drop and the bishop drop Looks pretty nasty. But now this is better for defense against from the side. It's weaker from the top. Yeah. So he goes there. Let's take that knight and promote. I'm going to keep taking stuff on this diagonal as long as he lets me. So if I get a pin along this diagonal, that would be good for me. Okay, I'll keep taking. Now, surely there's something I can do with this lance, knight, and rook in hand. I could drop the lance here, hitting that silver, which is supporting these pawns and maybe causing me a little bit of annoyance. But after he retreats, there's actually not much the lance is doing there. Drop a lance here looking at the king's head. Okay, so he went back to his idea of attacking with the rook, but now it's a little different because the golds are defending each other and also defended by the silver, so a bishop drop is not so deadly. So I can just save my my silver here. He'll drop here and attack my knight. Here, if I defend the silver with the rook, and the silver is defending this square, didn't see that I was defending it. Okay, so dragon here, lance here, and then take this guy. The silver, when I put the lance here, the silver will come back here, shielding this pawn from my dragon. Okay, drop a knight here and fork those two pieces. I guess that's the best move here. He's attacking my gold, but I can take back. So I don't see a problem. Okay, let's take here and promote, and then that's a check, so he has to respond. Then let's once again bring the bring the horse back to... I just didn't want him dropping a piece here and making my defense difficult. Might have been unnecessarily cautious, because what I really wanted to do was bring the dragon in here and attack this loose rook. Yeah, let's do this now. This loose gold. Now I drop a silver here. Or do I just drop a lance here? If I drop a lance here, he can block with a pawn. How about I drop the lance here and sacrifice the lance here to displace this gold, and then drop a silver here. Oh, he took the lance. I wasn't expecting that. Let's take with the horse, and then that establishes a pin on this pawn, so we can drop a piece here. If I had a knight in hand, that would be a good knight drop, but I don't have a knight actually, so. Okay, gets me off that diagonal. Oh, he's got a check. Yes, indeed. Very good. That was clever. Opening up that diagonal, so there's a fork with my dragon and king. Let's block the diagonal. He has to take there, or he will take there, I mean. I assume he'll take there. He's thinking for an unusually long time. He didn't take there. Did he not see it? Wow. Okay. So I take the gold. He takes, and then I attack the pinned, the other gold, which is pinned. And I also have a rook to drop, so this should be mating force here. Okay, I take the gold, he takes back, and it's just a repetition of what we had already. If I don't take the gold, however, he's going to take my silver, so let's take. See, so if I drop a silver here, oh, I know. You drop the rook. That doesn't work because he can take with the lance. If you drop a gold here and he takes with the king, that's useful, but not if he takes with some other piece. Okay, I'm preparing to drop a silver here, keeping the gold pinned and bringing in a new rook. Does he want to drop a silver here? Oh, he's attacking my gold. That's good. Okay, but now let's try and do everything with check. Drop the silver with check. King has to run. Okay. Drop another silver with check. I should have left a 1 silver for the final mate. So I can drop a gold here, and then he takes with the knight. And then if I had a silver to drop here, oh, I could move this silver up. Does that work? But it's not working. So I'm not managing to do everything with check. Oh, he played a move that didn't defend. So I got a win in. I don't think I will. I don't have time today to do the analysis. I'll take a look at it, and if there's anything interesting, I will share with you guys. But I think it was just too many blunders. He gave me a rook for nothing, and then when he had a chance to win my dragon, he didn't take it. So just needs more practice seeing things over the board. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.